Wow.
No.
I'm shocked by that.
Oh,
the Chocmeister's in this.
You couldn't improve anything about this.
I can honestly say, hand on heart, I've never given my own beer a 1 out of 5.
Slick.
Hello there. Welcome back to the show. We're working with an extract kit today. Extract is honestly not my... Sorry about the noise, we're outside for a budget brew day experience. Featuring Wilko's Chocmeister, which is something I've had kicking around on a shelf for ages and never actually dared to do. Because personally I think it's going to be swill, but...
It's, it gets quite a good review though, this one, doesn't it?
It gets very well
reviewed.
reviewed.
That's why you picked it up in the first place.
Yes.
So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how it turns out.
It's going to be swill, isn't it?
It is going to be swill, especially compared to your milk.
No offence to anyone who likes this stuff. We're going to put it alongside other milk stouts. I mean, I don't even know what kind of stout it is. It says it's a cream stout, but yeah. The syrup is enhanced with choice hops and natural cocoa flavouring to create a beer of distinction. I'll be the judge of that. So yeah, the purpose of the video is threefold. One, it's a sort of a farewell to Wilko's, who are now defunct. Two, it's to put alongside other similar stouts. We've got a couple of milk stouts that we brewed previously. We're going to do a blind tasting and basically try and stitch Ed up.
That's the idea. Is completely stitch Ed up.
Yeah, because he's been talking it down since the first day I got it. So we'll put it amongst some beers, do a blind taste test, and then see what the genuine appraisal is. Then number 3 is just for you extract guys and new brewers, is just to see how it seems to be suddenly very. Oh, here we go! For God's sake. And number 3 is for all your new brewers who brew from kits. It's just a rundown on how to brew from these kits too. I hope you like the al fresco brew video experience. It's there'll be some road noise. There might be some passing animals, both human and furry. There's one right over there. And there's a kebab place around the back, so it might be busy. It's Friday. Everyone's out to feed. First thing I do when brewing from extract, this is the number 1 rule: turn your hat round. Well, I tell you what, now I have my sanitised paddle, I'll start mixing up.
Yeah, wait, it says 3.5 litres.
It's dextrose, honestly, Gov.
40 litres, isn't it?
Alright.
Take it, baby.
Yeah.
Blowing away.
And that is all she wrote. Hey, so Andrew, aka Gandhi, has decided to brew a chocolate stout on his stovetop to enter the blind tasting alongside the Chocmeister. Would he live to regret that decision? We'll see.
So just doing a little stovetop brew, just waiting for water to warm. Got everything I need here. Boiling away nicely now. There's about 40 minutes left in the boil. And 2 more hot additions.
So yeah, with these, the key is to make sure you keep them nice and lubricated and not brittle. With Ed's we've got Vaseline lying around, never really established why. And so it's literally just a case of putting that on the tap like that. And it basically means that when you wind it, it's not going to snag because it's nice and lubed. So when it goes into the thread and you start putting some tension on it, there we are. It's going to seat nicely. Yeah, perfect. So if you get in nice there, you can see there's no snags in the gasket. It's all nice and flush. So we know there's not going to be any seepage there. So that's running in there nicely. I'll try and there you go. See the sugar in there? Nice little whirlpool going on actually. Okay, so it's the big tasting. So we've got the Chocmeister extract in the barrel. We've got Gandhi's stovetop all grain brew. And then up against it, we have a milk stout that I brewed a year ago. Yeah, 6% milk stout. And then the 2 commercial beers, we've got Badger's Outland Milk Stout. It's quite a new one, so that'll be interesting. And then from Mr. Guy Ritchie,
You got your milk stout muddled up with cat piss.
Gritchie Brew Co. is a Dulce de Leche Stout. That should stand out a mile. And Jennifer's back. Jennifer's going to be pouring. Jennifer, for the record, Alan, is Ed's daughter, so no funny comments this time. Hey folks, it's the big tasting. We got Matt back from Wriggle Valley Brewery. Matt is a professional brewer. Wriggle Valley, look him up. Facebook, Insta. Oh, you're on Insta, right?
I'm not on Insta, no. I don't know.
Fair enough.
I've got a website.
Hey Jen! Meatloaf! We want it now! Uh-oh. I'm starting to get a bit nervous.
Yeah, I'm like.
Jen, we should have put you in a bikini. We get a load more views.
I wouldn't have turned up.
You wouldn't know.
Do you want to go home?
We're not talking really much about the beer until after.
No, we're not conferring at all. We're just going to score it out.
Okay.
Looks good. Good hit.
Well, that's the thing. That's what I wanted to say, but I might.
Well, no, don't be giving each other any advice. Anyway, we'll spare you the waffle. We'll just taste them, minimal conferring, and then we're going to score them out after each beer. And at the end, the lovely Jennifer is going to reveal which one is which, and we'll talk about their merits. Go.
Ooh.
Score it out.
We've got 2.5.
Out of the box.
Sorry? No.
That's not allowed.
Fabricant, not manual.
Yeah.
Sorry, muscle fabricant.
Cheers, Jen. Are you tasting any of these, Jen?
No, definitely not that
Uh-oh.
Looking better already.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Cheers, Jen. Score.
My eyes!
Last one.
Yeah, that's
Thank you.
Sending
Yeah. Oh, hang on.
apparently.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Score.
We can.
So beer A. So let's I had caramel, roasty, quite silky in the mouth, nicely balanced, and great carbonation.
Yeah, very,
Yeah.
very
I also got caramel. I got
caramel.
Caramel.
Very caramel.
caramel on the nose. Then I tasted it. It's like salted caramel.
Yeah.
Salted
Um,
caramel, interesting.
Yeah, it's very smooth, quite light.
You know what beers we had. What do you reckon it was?
I reckon that's a Gritchie one.
I reckon it was Gritchie too. Jen?
That was the Outland Badger Brewery.
Wow.
No.
I'm shocked by that.
That was
Really? Milk stout.
So I gave it a 3. I was thinking. I was thinking that harsh. I was thinking a 4.
They've done, like, I have to
Salted
say,
caramel type thing.
they've done well there.
Yeah.
What? The badger beer?
Badger.
Yeah, it was a badger.
As in
What?
Wall and Woodhouse.
They make beer like that?
Yeah.
What are they selling in the pubs? Give us that stuff.
Not that.
Yeah, not that.
Wow.
Oh. Right, so beer B. I've got very sweet honey molasses, bit of tobacco, quite a floral aroma.
Yeah, very chocolatey. It was quite sweet.
I've gone for the sort of caramel again. Yeah, it's mostly caramel. It was a bit too much carbonation for a stout. It needed to obviously knock that out a bit.
I put very little on this one. I've just put sweet, smooth, very, very, very slight bitterness. I couldn't find a lot of distinguishing kind of features in it.
It's your Tinder profile.
Yeah.
Very distinguishing features.
Yeah.
Andy, you
Inoffensive.
know what the beers were. Which one do you reckon this was?
I think it might be your milk stout.
I think it's my milk stout.
It is your milk.
Oh.
Yes!
Good job, Tim. How strong is it?
6%.
Oh, right. I was going higher than that.
See,
Yeah.
I was up at 8.
Let's talk about C. C for Charlie. Also C for crap.
shite.
Yeah, so beer C I thought was really bad.
Yeah.
I thought it was, I put a really bad barley wine.
Also, it was very bitter.
And swill.
Swill.
There was a reason I did a 3 on this one, is because I almost felt like it was the saying good effort. In case it was anyone.
I mean, cheers, because I'm worried about it.
But actually, that is the most, in terms of what I would call a stout, in an old style, so sort of more of a very traditional stout, that was the closest out of all of them.
Interesting.
To an original stout. When you said very bitter, stout is meant to be quite bitter.
Oh,
It's dry Irish stout. That is more. Okay, it had no head on it. Fusel nose, so it was a bit of a hot fermentation. I'm assuming it was a bit tinny, but
Tinny.
a bit tinny, a bit like acidic, slightly acidic. But that is more what I would say is a traditional stout as I know.
I'd agree with that. I put a bit of tang. There's a little bit of tang to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, tinny tang. I think.
Chili tang.
Yeah, I think we're on the same
Tinny
lines
tang.
there.
So Tim, what do you think it was? Which beer do you think it was?
I have a sneaking, worrying suspicion that it was.
It was yours.
It was my
So when I first tried it, I thought it was the extract. I thought it was the Chocmeister.
No, I don't think.
Oh,
but
the
then-
Chocmeister's in this.
Oh no!
And there's the
Here we
reveal.
go. Okay, there's the reveal.
Not too
I
bad.
originally thought it was the extract swill because I've got swill written down. But then I went back and put Gandhi. I thought it was Gandhi's brew.
I reckon it's the one in the mini can.
This is Gandhi's
Yeah.
stovetop.
Gandhi's.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Ah,
I had to have a bad one at some point.
that is a fucking tin.
the-
The last one is.
3 days later.
The tension here is palpable.
It's really annoying.
Gandhi's struggling to accept the fact that his beer has not been highly scored.
Apart from the professional brewer.
Well, yeah, exactly.
So let's talk about beer D. So for beer D, I had nice and smoky, a little bit too sweet and out of balance. I had, and yeah,
Right out of balance.
out of balance. I thought it was a little bit too sweet, and it sort of clouded all the characteristics.
Yeah, it was very. I got the smoky. Definitely got that smoky.
I got
No, I
perfect
wouldn't
carbonation. The carbonation I thought was really
Absolutely,
good.
yeah,
The
absolutely,
mouthfeel with the
totally
carbonation
agree,
was
totally
really, really
agree.
nice.
Gandhi, what did you have that down as?
I reckon that's the Gritchie.
But you're
Oh
only
no, I
saying
didn't.
that.
I didn't. I thought it was the Badger originally.
Yeah, so I
but
thought it was
now
Badger.
I think it's the Gritchie.
I think it's Gritchie too.
It is the Gritchie.
Is it
Yeah.
Gritchie?
Yeah.
So it's Gritchie Dolce de Leche.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be caramelly.
Yeah.
And 8.2%.
Wow, I've got
8.2?
8.2. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yours was only a
8.2.
6?
Yeah.
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 No.
And the confusing thing is,
Eggs all tinned. Your milk stout was better than that.
Are you having a laugh?
Beer E. I
So this
had.
is Tim's beer.
it tastes. It tasted homebrewy. Didn't
It
it?
was.
It had that kind of.
had a twang.
Yeah.
When you
Um,
said the aroma straight away, that is.
It had a weird aroma. It was,
I actually wrote this in really big font. I was angry.
angry.
I did not like this beer at all. I was genuinely annoyed that you put this in front of me.
Take it back!
Because
Yeah, Tim.
It looks great.
However,
it looks great in the glass.
I said
Great-
this is
yeah,
great.
serious homebrew, tinny, dead, not even stout.
Yeah, I've got.
It's
Bad carbonation, no bitterness.
What do you mean bad carbonation? I thought it was quite a nice carbonation. It had more head than Andy's Chunderfest.
Yeah, but that actually had a good taste. If you look past that,
The next day.
a work in progress.
So-
This, you couldn't improve anything about this. You couldn't make this good.
So E was the Chocmeister, and Matt has correctly identified it. Well, he hasn't, but he has.
I didn't know that's what you had, but
What do you mean?
I
How
knew
about-
it was.
He knew it was a.
I knew it was a tin.
or-
Yeah, oh, see, yeah, okay.
It's syrupy shit. In a,
But still better than yours.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Let's recap over the scores. So,
Yeah.
bringing up the rear with 6 points, we have Gandhi's Stovetop All Grain Brew.
Delicious.
I think I have it on the go here. I'd give it if the carbonation was better, I probably would have scored it 2.
Yeah.
But anyway, then we've got in 7 points we've got the Chocmeister Extract Stout.
1 point.
A 1 point in it, and then considerably higher at 10.5. We've got My Milk Stout.
Very good. I would never have guessed that was
Yeah.
homebrew. Lovely job.
And then obviously the two tied at the top, it has to be said, are the two commercial beers by. I mean, the Badger one blew me away. I
Never would have guessed.
Yeah.
never would have guessed that was Badger beer.
No.
I'd like to see the Badger and the Gritchie in a collab. Yeah.
The Badger and the Ritchie.
Because you're not going out the way you came in, you deluded badger loving.
So it's a tie between grain and extract. Actually, the
Is it a tie? Because I thought he's got a 6 in the.
but the milk stout
our
got
milk stout was
way
the all
higher.
grain brew that we
Oh,
created
okay.
ourselves. That was a 10.5. So that was considerably higher than particularly Gandhi's. But also
But
the
again, fermented in a fermentation fridge.
Yeah.
yeah. However, looking back over our videos, there was plenty of brews that I did, including my Elvis juice, which turned out quite well. That was done in my airing cup.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
yeah,
But that's a different airing cup to Gandhi's. In a controlled.
I would say that. I mean, you can't do anything with a tin. This is a good recipe. It just badly executed.
no, it just gets better. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not interested in what you clowns have got to say. I'm the judge. I rule. It's a tie between all grain and extract. And all grain wins because you can no longer buy from Wilko. So bad luck. Brew yourself your own Chocmeister on your stovetop.
We'll come up with a decent.
And use Gandhi's recipe, which will never be made public.
I will.
Apparently it's going to be available commercially. Anyway,
Yeah.
thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you guys on another video soon. Gandhi, your beer was the shittest, alright? Just deal with it.
I will accept that. No,
never
like
get
100%.
there.
It was
Fermentation.
100% the worst beer on the table.
You gave it a 1, mate.
I know, I gave it a 1. So wind it in.
Gandhi
I
gave
gave it a three.
I gave
He
it a
gave
1.
his own beer a 1 out of
Yeah.
5, yes! I can honestly say, hand on heart, I've never given my own beer a 1 out of 5.
Slick black.
That's because you always have
I'm-
a little
Gandhi,
sip first so you know which one it is.
I'm embarrassed for you, right?
I'm embarrassed. It is what it is. But there is, like,